fighters of this generation. In order to accomplish that, I need to take on these challenges.
They ain't showing it, bro. But go ahead, just keep going. It's only for people watching on TV.
Oh, okay. After a 5th division, 5th title, and these kinds of victories in order to establish myself as the greatest fighter of today. No other fighters challenging themselves the way I am, taking on the risks that I am taking. I vacated my title to get a bigger fight, to get a tougher fight, to get a bigger challenge. Winning this fight is going to put me on top of the sport, and there's no denying I'd be number one at that point. I need the biggest challenge possible, and that's Errol Spence right now. I need this fight to be remembered.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, he's being accompanied by his father, Eduardo, and his brother and trainer, Roberto. His record a perfect one, 39 bouts, 39 victories. Night.
Smash the like button. Smash the like button.
This could be the biggest fight of my career.
Smash the like button, man. Smash the like button right now, man. Get the likes up to 80, man. Smash the like button.
Great fighter. He's 39-0 undefeated.
We'll let the guys get seated here and we'll get started. Obviously, this is an incredible opportunity for these two fighters, and I know you both have fought on big stages, in big arenas. But Errol, let's start with you. We're in Cowboys Stadium. What is this like for you to be here and know that you're just days away?
For me, I'm excited. This is a dream come true, fighting in my hometown and fighting in front of my friends and my family. So for me, this is a dream come true. I'm excited. I can't wait to put on a great performance, and just, you know, seeing Mikey Garcia face through this whole training camp just made me more focused and more hungry to put on a great performance for you guys.
Mikey, yesterday at the arrivals, fans chanting your name. Did it surprise you, the turnout you had there? I mean, I know you fought in Texas 9 times, but did that surprise you?
Look, it's always nice to get that welcoming, you know, and I know I have fans everywhere, and like I said, here in Texas, it's almost like a second home. I've out here so many times. I've won 2 world titles here. I know my fans are going to show up and show me that support, and they did yesterday at the arrival. I was surprised. I thought we were going to have, a lot of Spence Jr. fans as well, and, it was predominantly all of my fans, so a very special moment for me.
Errol, obviously the storyline throughout this has been your size advantage. Do you think, despite the fact that he is bulked up, that you will be able to dictate the pace in this fight?
Size advantage won't matter. Skill for skill, talent for talent. I'm more dominant than him in everything, in every aspect. It doesn't matter. So, they can say the size, but the size won't matter. I'll beat him in anything he want to do. If he want to box, I'll beat him in that. If he want to fight, I'll beat him in that too. So, whatever the game plan they got going, it won't work.
Thoughts on that, Mikey?
Well, that's exactly the way I feel about myself. I got all the tools, all the skills needed to beat him. Like I said, I'm better than him in every other way. When you come to timing, when it comes to speed, when it comes to reflex, defense, no matter what, you name it, I'm better.
Errol, do you think he has the power to knock you out?
I don't believe anybody had the power to knock me out. That's not how I think. That's not how my camp thinks. So, that's out the window if he thinks he's going to get a knockout. But I hope he try though.
Are you going to be trying for that, Mikey?
Look, we're here to win this fight. I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to win. If I can hurt him in any of the rounds, I'm definitely going to try to stop him. But I'm also prepared to go 12 rounds if that's what it takes to win this fight.
Errol, you've been the favorite in Vegas and everywhere. Most guys have been picking you, but there have been some who haven't. Guys like Sugar Ray actually chose Mikey Garcia. Tyson's a fan of Garcia. Does that bother you when you hear those legends' names, or does that not matter?
No, it don't bother me at all. They're legends. They're entitled to their own opinions. I look up to them. Their fights and things like that. They were great fighters and great boxers, and I respect their opinion. If they think that, that's their opinion. That's it.
Does that give you confidence, Mikey?
Well, it shows that it's people who have done it in the ring, the ones who are legends like Sugar Ray, and they pick me or they see me coming out with that victory. It just gives me that extra motivation, that I gotta prove to everybody that I got everything it takes to win this fight. Against what everybody else says, whatever, media expert, says, they're not the ones getting in the ring. They've never been in the ring. But the ones who have, will be picking me, and that's what it's about, I gotta go in there on Saturday night, show them why I chose to pick on this fight and why I wanted this fight. I'm here to make history, and this is the fight that's gonna do that for me.
The IBF mandates that you guys come in for the weight check on Saturday. You can only be 10 pounds over that 147-pound limit. Errol, you will still have the whole day to eat, hydrate. What do you think you will weigh when you walk into the ring on Saturday night?
I don't know. I won't be too heavy. I'm already on weight right now, so the 10-pound limit won't be the issue at all. And I won't get too big because I don't want to be sluggish or have extra pound on me. So I won't be too big. I don't know, probably 160.
How about you, Mikey?
I'll probably be right around where I normally walk around. I'll probably come in at about 150. I don't feel that it's a good advantage for me to try to gain weight or hydrate too much. I don't plan on being big and huge and bulk up like that. I want to be sharp. I want to be quick. I'm naturally not even a big guy, so it would be crazy for me to think I'm gonna be up, too much in weight.
Robert, really quick for you. I know you guys brought in guys like 20 pounds heavier to spar with Mikey for this camp. What did they tell you about his power and his speed?
Well, not only have all of our sparring partners told us, but all of Mikey's opponents, they've said the same thing. That until they're in the ring, they realize how strong and hard Mikey hits, and that's one thing that Errol Spence doesn't know, and he'll find out this Saturday.
Derek, we saw in one of the features, Errol had been up for 24 hours. He says he naturally isn't a guy who sleeps more than 5 or 6 hours. Is that correct, Errol?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Is this week, do you have to kind of make him chill? Is he the kind of guy who you kind of have to make him relax in advance of the fight?
No, he's the kind of guy that he's his own man. So he knows what to do with the fight. He's getting his rest. He's getting everything he needs, and he's
Smash
a
the
guy.
like button,
So he
man.
knows how to run his own business, and he knows what he should be doing, what he shouldn't be doing. So he's getting enough rest, and
Yo,
he'll be ready for Saturday.
smash the like button.
Errol, does it bother you that Robert and Mikey feel like they're going to win this fight? They're going to dominate? Maybe not dominate. Forgive me on that word. But do you think that, does it bother you that they think they're going to win this fight?
It don't bother me at all. I mean, that's what he's supposed to think. I mean, he's a 4 division champion for a reason. He has a great corner. They're supposed to think they're going to win. I mean, at the end of the day, they called me out, so they obviously think, you know, they see something and they think that they're going to win the fight. So it doesn't bother me. I like a fighter that's, you know, that's as confident as I am. And, you know, like I said in the other press conferences, I hope he keep that same energy that he had outside the ring, inside the ring too.
All right, in terms of this matchup, do either one of you think that this fight goes the distance? Errol?
I don't know, but our training camp, we train for a hard 12 rounds fight. I mean, we train very hard for 12 rounds, a grueling fight. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, psych myself out and say I'm gonna get a first round, a third round knockout, and it doesn't happen. So we train for the hard fight, and if it doesn't happen and I knock him out early in that, then that's a bonus. But, you know, in training camp, we train for the distance. We didn't just train for a 3-round, 4-round fight because, you know, anything can happen in a fight.
Mike, do you think this one will go the distance?
Look, like I said, I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to win this fight. We also trained very hard. We had great sparring. We had a great camp. You know, we can go 12 rounds. You know, that's the limit on the fight. 12-round fight. You know, it's a championship fight. But like I said, if I get to hurt my opponent, if I get to, you know, drop him and hurt him and possibly take him out, I'm definitely going to jump on him. You know, we get to stop the fight early. Well, even better for me, I come home, you know, much sooner.
Errol, who's a more technical fighter?
I am.
Is he the toughest opponent you'll have faced to date?
On paper, he is. I don't know if he's the most toughest opponent until we get in the ring. You got to ask me after that.
Sure. Mikey, thoughts on that?
Well, Saturday night he's gonna find out, you know, why I chose to fight him and why I picked this fight. Like all my other opponents, you know, they don't see anything, you know, flashy. They don't see anything special. But when they get inside the ring, then they realize that I am special in a different way.
I'm not your other opponent. Stop talking about your other opponents like I'm one of them.
But you will be another opponent just on Saturday night.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will.
Keep that same energy.
Yeah,
Keep
we
that
will.
same energy you've been having.
We're gonna find out.
I'm gonna act all humble out here when you're in front of me, but when you're doing different interviews with Ellie and all the other stuff, you want to talk trash. Your dad and your brother, you want to say other things, but once you get here, you want to be humble and show a lot of respect and things like that. Nah, keep that same energy you had when you're in Cali at your gym that you have here.
It's the same attitude I've always had. You know, I'm very confident in my skills, my abilities. I know what I can do. I know what I got to do on Saturday night.
Well, I think this is the most I've seen you two kind of go at it. You've been really respectful. When do you flip the switch, Errol? Is it now? A lot of guys, like Pacquiao says, when he gets in the ring, that's when the switch flips. When does it switch for you?
I mean, I don't really have a switch. I mean, I'm calm 24/7. I'm calm. I could talk to Mikey Garcia in the locker room and come out during the fight and try to knock his head off. I mean, my switch stay on. I stay on go. And I'm always ready, I'm always prepared. So, I mean, there's no switch for me. I'm naturally like this, I'm calm and things like that. I mean, I've been ready to go 8 weeks ago. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm ready for fight night. I'm pumped up. I'm really tired of doing these press conferences and seeing him. I'm ready for fight night to put on a great show and another great performance.
Fair enough. Mikey, how about for you? Do you have to, does your switch flip now on fight week, or is it when it's closer to the fight?
Look, I'm naturally always pretty calm as well, but you know, I know what I got to do on fight night. I know, you know, all the work I put in, you know, for all the weeks in camp. you know, I didn't put all that time and all that effort for nothing, you know. Saturday night is a day that I gotta execute. So I've always said, you know, I'm always very calm, very collected, but once we get inside that ring, everything does change. So I would say, you know, once I get inside that ring is when that switch does turn on. But I gotta be calm, I gotta be confident, you know, that's just the way I am. And I'm ready to get it on now.
Do you have to fight the best fight of your life?
I definitely do have to fight the best fight of my life, you know. If I don't, then I can't overcome the challenge, you know. This is a huge challenge, this is a big fight. You know, it's not easy to do what I'm doing. Not many are daring to do what I'm doing. And that's why I chose this fight. I want to make history. And in order to accomplish that, I need to fight the fight of my life. And you will see the best out of me on Saturday night.
All right, on that note, let's open it up to our members of the media here. First question.
Excuse me, question for Errol. Errol, there's a lot of great welterweights in the world, Crawford, Porter, Keith Thurman, etc. Mikey could have chosen to fight any of those. He chose to fight you. Did that become personal when he did that, or do you just look at it as this is another fight and another opponent for me?
I feel like, you know, money-wise, legacy-wise, you know, I'm the fight to happen. I mean, Sean's cool, but I mean, Sean's not selling out anything. I mean, he fought in California with nobody there. So if Sean already decided to fight his mandatory, because I wanted to fight Sean. If Sean wanted to fight this Mike Garcia fight, probably wouldn't have happened. But, you know, he got busy trying to, you know, take the easy way out. So, you know, I commend Mike Garcia for taking this fight. I respect him for that.
All right, Lance?
How you doing, Mikey? On the shuttle ride over here, we had the pleasure of sitting with Roberto Duran, and one of the things that he said is that in a toss-up fight like this, fights are not determined strictly by brute force. They can be determined by intelligence, and they usually are. How do you win this fight through intelligence?
Well, that's what I keep reminding people. You know, you don't win a fight just by the size and the weight. You know, that is a factor, and that's a factor that I gotta overcome. But we fight smart, we fight intelligent. You know, pick our shots, be very smart about how we place our feet. You know, when, the time, a lot of things. And that's how we win this fight. You know, I believe I'm better in every other category when it comes to footwork, timing, reflexes, defense. I mean, you name it, I believe I'm better. And I just got to execute on Saturday night.
Great, thank you.
Hey, Errol, how you doing? Mikey clearly sees something in you that makes him confident that he's going to beat you. What do you think that is?
I mean, I don't know. I can't worry about that. I let my coach, you know, figure out my flaws and the kinks in my armor, and we work on that during training camp. So, I mean, everybody sees something in somebody when they're looking from the outside. I mean, it's a lot harder once you're inside the ring. So, you'll find that out Saturday night.
Errol, what does this win do for your legacy?
I feel like this win makes me pound for pound #1. You know, Mikey Garcia has a great record. He has a huge fan base, 39-0, 30 knockouts, and I feel like, you know, this turns me into a star. I mean, everybody wants to be that mega star. Everybody's trying to take the place of Floyd Mayweather and become the face of boxing. And I feel like, you know, this takes me on the right track to become the face of boxing and become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Mikey, you've said that in the past that, you know, this wasn't your dream all along, right? But you're here now and you have new challenges ahead of you. What do you want this to do for your legacy, and what do you think it does for your legacy?
Look, this fight, you know, getting this victory will forever leave my name, you know, in the history books of boxing. You know, I'm here to create legacy, I'm here to make history, and this fight does that. You know, no other fighter is doing what I'm doing, no other fighter is daring to do what I'm doing, and that's what I'm about. I'm about big challenges, big obstacles, and just to show everybody that I'm the best, I need to take on these type of fights. So this fight on Saturday night is gonna do that for me.
Well, there's a lot of fans at home who maybe haven't purchased this pay-per-view. I'm gonna leave it to the fighters to tell you why you should watch on Saturday night. Mikey, we'll send you up here for some closing comments.
Well, everybody who's here, I want to thank everybody. You know, I want to thank everybody for being here present. And And all the attention is real. You know, all the commotion, all the buzz about this fight is for real. It's not often that you get a fight like this. You know, we got two of the best pound for pound fighters in their prime, undefeated champions facing each other. You know, it doesn't happen often. So you want to witness some history, you better buy that pay-per-view, you better watch it, because this is history in the making. You know, Saturday night I will become 5 Division World Champion. I will dethrone Spence. I will become the new welterweight champion, and that's history. So you make sure you guys watch that.
I see you smiling, Errol. I'll let you come up here and respond to that.
Smash the like button, man. We got 300 people here, man. Smash the like button. Right now,
Appreciate
smash
everybody
it.
coming out. I mean, everybody should tune in to watch this fight. Like you said, we're both undefeated. He's 39-0. I'm 24-0, 21 knockouts. He has 30 knockouts. He's a 4-division champion. I have the crown. He's coming to take that crown. This is a legendary fight. This is what fighters made of. I mean, it's been a lot of fights throughout history where the little guy comes up and fights the big guy, and it's a great fight. So just like when Marvin Hagler fought Duran. So, I mean, you can't never write out the little guy, what people saying, oh, we're going to write out the little guy. Errol Spence is going to win this easy. This is not going to be an easy fight. This is going to be a hard fight. This is going to be a legendary fight. You got two top pound-for-pound fighters fighting, and everybody need to order this fight on pay-per-view. Or if you can come to the AT&T Stadium and watch your hometown kid take on a great champion like Mikey Garcia. He really thinks he's going to take this title and take it back to California. It's not happening. I feel like I am the best fighter in the world. I know I'm the best fighter in the world, and we're going to show it come Saturday night. You know, they've been real cocky, talking a lot of crap, him and his brothers. We're going to put on a great show and a great performance. It will be a one-sided massacre, I promise you that. And I'm going to punish him. He's going to wish he took his brother's advice not to take this fight. Thank you.
On that note, don't get too comfortable because we're going to have you guys do a little final face-off. Please step to center stage for our final face-off.
Smash the like button.
Yeah, that's Fred.
Let me know.
Derek.
What advice did Hands of Stone give you?
Huh? Brian, hit you so much.
Okay.
That's it.
Is it humbling? For me, I shook his hand at the hotel, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's Hands of Stone!" Like, you know what I mean? Like, what goes through you? Just, So y'all been in touch. So it means there's been some level of communication. You're not giving us nothing. You're not giving us nothing. In addition to how you doing, have you watched?
You get in there. Get in there.
Have you watched Hands of Stone?
What you doing, man? Get in there.
What was his tricks of the trade when he had to go in the ring against Sugar Ray Leonard and Hagler?
Been in the ring, and he became a great champion. He's a legend. He gave us some of the best fights out there.
And the first time this camp, we've heard Errol Spence open up and begin to start talking. Did you find satisfaction in it, or did you just want to?
We say we're gonna win because we think we are. No, that's not talking shit. That's me talking.
Rob, initially you were reluctant about Mikey taking this fight. What happened as the weeks progressed and whatnot? What caused you to change your mind?
Obviously, the reason that we were against this fight is because
when you say we, who's?
Me and my dad.
Okay.
Because we know there's so much at lightweight, at super lightweight that Mikey could do and could have been doing. And eventually one day, yes, move up to welterweight and get your fifth title. But, most of the time, other fighters that have done it, do it the right way. Do it when taking the time and maybe even against the right opponent. This is the toughest welterweight that Mikey chose. Mikey chose that about a year ago, and he never changed his mind. But once we started training him, and once I started doing my homework as a trainer, studying our opponent, and seeing things that we could do to be able to beat him, is when I agree with Mikey. There's things that we could do that are going to take us to this.
Are you?
Y'all said he's the right opponent. Y'all said that multiple times.
What's that?
You said he's the right opponent. What y'all see that makes him the right opponent? Y'all never really said that.
No, not that he's the right opponent. He's the best welterweight out there. That's why Mikey chose to fight him.
Robert, World Record Fighting, how are y'all going to account for Errol's work rate in the ring per round?
I don't know, what do you mean his work rate?
He has a high work rate for a welterweight, throws about 80 punches a round, right?
Well, I don't know. If he's going to come in, the way he normally does, he's got to be in good shape. Mikey can prepare for whatever Errol brings. Whatever he does.
Robert, are you expecting Errol to rough Mikey on the inside when they're in clinches? Will Errol lean on Mikey? Will he push him back?
I think Errol's a very smart fighter. He's going to fight smart. If, that's something nobody has ever seen, only us. We've seen it in the gym. And honestly, if he really does that, it's gonna be for a surprise because I think it'll be something that he's not expecting. When he feels Mikey's strength.
Hey, Robert, you said that I saw an interview. You said that you felt like Mikey would be stronger. Is that something you truly believe?
Coming down to 135, always cutting down. Everybody. Nobody's on weight right now. He says he's on weight. Definitely not on weight. He's got at least 10 pounds to go because that's what everybody cuts. 10, 12 pounds the night before the weigh-in. Mikey doesn't have to go through that. He does that at lightweight.
You think
at 147, Mikey's walking around 2 or 3 pounds, no more than that. So he'll be the stronger man because he's not going to lose. He's not going to lose any weight. Errol Spence has to cut weight. Mikey doesn't have to cut weight.
But Robert, do you think he has to lose? You think he's like 10 pounds overweight now?
I
Do you think?
he's not on weight.
No, that I know.
Well, he said he was on weight, so he's already lying to you guys.
So I was suspecting maybe 4 to 5 pounds, but do you actually think he's 10 pounds?
You don't train. You don't train fighters. I train fighters. They all, most of the fighters have to lose 10 pounds 2-3 days before the fight. It's something normal. It's something everybody does. I guarantee you, he's not on weight.
Hey Robert, you said that you guys looked at the Lamont Peterson fight, which was a dominant performance to our eyes. But as a trainer, what did you see in the Lamont Peterson fight that made him win?
And that's the fight when he chose that's the fight he wanted to do. I've been watching that fight, but I'm also watching the Kell Brook fight when he became champion, which was a great win for him. And I see a lot there too.
What was Errol Spence's best performance that you've seen, and what was his worst performance?
I think when he became champion, obviously fighting in his opponent's hometown. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know about the judges, but in my eyes, I think he was behind, came back, came strong, finished strong, and won by knockout. So that was a great performance. Yeah.
Robert, does Mikey have to exceed even your own expectations for him to win this fight?
Look, right now, at this moment, I know Mikey can win, and definitely has to fight a very smart fight. Definitely has to fight a perfect fight, but Mikey's got everything that it takes to win this fight.
Rob.
Ease off the gas like he did in the Broner fight. Dominating, kind of ease off the last few rounds.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Mikey threw over 100 punches in the last round against Broner, so Mikey never gets down.
Hey Robert, aside from the size advantage, he has a southpaw advantage. Is that something that keeps you up at night?
Until now, I'm still sleeping good every night. You know, he's a lefty, and yeah, you know, that's always been a problem for a lot of fighters. But Mikey's fought lefties before. Mikey's sparred great fighters that are, you know, not only they're not sparring partners, they're experienced, they're talented, they're undefeated. Middleweights coming and sparring with Mikey, and Mikey was able to handle it.
Is he the toughest welterweight you think to prepare for out of all the welterweights?
Well, look, right now to prepare for, I think fighting Pacquiao or Mayweather is probably more difficult because it's hard to find styles that match those guys. Spence is, you know, pretty basic. You know, he's not. He does everything right. Mikey says he sees himself in the mirror when he sees Spence because they're basic. They fight smart. They throw their jabs. They throw their hard punches, but nothing flashy, nothing that we've never seen before. They just do it right. So it wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard to prepare.
You think it would be harder to prepare for Terrence Crawford then?
Well, Terrence Crawford moves around. He switches from right to left. So Terrence Crawford definitely is not an easy guy to prepare for because you have to have right-handers, you have to have lefties, taller guys, boxers. So it might be a little bit more difficult. But right now, we're not getting ready.
So what have you guys done to prepare for body work?
So what was the difference with this training camp as opposed to all the other ones? Because it seems like everything was the same. Was it just the weight?
It was just, you know, well, obviously because of the weight, we had to do something different. That was when we sent him to Conte in Northern California for 5 weeks before training camp started, just to work in his condition, work in his, obviously gain some muscle. It was necessary to find a welterweight. You know, couldn't just train the way Mikey always does. Just boxing, nothing else. He doesn't do any strength. He doesn't do any special workouts for the fights. This time we needed to do it, and he's been doing it. And obviously, sparring with the bigger guys, well, that was a big difference.
Hey, Robert, he said.
I know he's been on the big stage before, but with this being the biggest stage, 40, 50,000 people, Mikey can fit into that machismo energy, the extra energy that's going to be in this building on Saturday night.
Mikey's very smart, and he's always fought very smart, round by round. I don't think he's ever done something that we don't tell him to do or done, you know, something against us. He's always following instructions. He always listens and does whatever he's told.
Hey, Robert, we know, and Mikey has said before that in the first half of his career, he wasn't so passionate about the sport of boxing. I saw in the interview he said now he has that burn since he had the layoff. Have you seen a big difference in his training and his approach?
Having control of his own career, that's what made Mikey want more in boxing. You know, before he wasn't too excited. Winning titles wasn't something that excited him. And by now, if he would have never taken this 2.5 years off, I think by now he'd probably be retired. You know, now he's got goals. He's got fighters that he wants to challenge himself against, just like he is against Spence. You know, this is not the last challenge he's going to want. He's going to want more challenges because now he's in control. He controls his career and he controls what he wants to do.
Hey, how about for you? Is this exciting for you? Did this give you an extra boost to have to prepare for such a fight?
I've been here in the so can't get any better than that. But it's my brother, it's my little brother.
Right.
So it's definitely a different boost. It's just an extra boost for not only for me but for the whole team.
Why is your right hand always on your fighter shoulder? Just out of curiosity. Why is your right hand when you walk in the ring? I'm just out of curiosity.
You'll never know that.
I'll never know that?
No, you'll never know
It's
just by
oh, tell me about okay.
Yeah,
Okay, thank
Thank you, Robert.
I'm just curious. I always wanted to know.
I never noticed it. I can't remember going
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. That's what made
All coming down? Okay.
Kelly, you bring her over here? I know you the lady with the plan. I know you the lady with the plan.
There you go, EJ. What's going on, champ? What's going on, champ?
Let's make it easy for him. This shit gets annoying after you hear so many of the same questions.
Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up, man. We got 300 people, man. 330 people, man. Let's get 330 likes, man. Smash the like button, man.
telling people to smash.
Come on, man.
Y'all need to smash a world.
330 people, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 300, man.
Exactly. Guys, let's push through a little bit. But not
Excuse me. Let's get in there.
Errol, talk about just going through this whole. I know you dreamed about this for the last 4 or 5 years, but to actually be going through fight week, to be fighting here in D-Town, in DFW, from all these people, got people all over the world coming to see you in your backyard.
Can I just squeeze right here, man?
Right away, so fighting at home, fighting in my backyard. Not only just fighting at home, fighting at the Cowboys Stadium, my favorite team, and getting guys like Network, like Fox,
At the press conference, did you feel it was important to call him out on faking like he being humble? Because I know you watch the videos, so was it important to call him to his face, let him know that you see what they really saying?
I mean, it wasn't important. It just, I don't like a lot of fake. I don't like fake. So, somebody saying something else, saying this, saying that.
Just to make sure.
You're always really humble, really quiet, really composed. Up there, though, you kind of got out of your shell. I don't want to say shell, but you're more animated. And at the very end, you told him, I'm going to make you remember regret the choice that you made, and you should have listened to your brother and your advice and gave you. What's bringing all that up? Is it because you're close to the fight, or is it something else? everyone says he's better than his defense. Offense, I mean, what goes on in your mind? Your honest thoughts when he says that in the first visit. You think it'll be a fight, but you impose yourself with body shots and you see something that's a one-sided fight? Can you picture that in your mind?
Your head is all in my shot. I mean, you moved out my way, though.
You don't have like a gut feeling? No? You sure?
Errol,
Let's open up some of the
Errol, what would satisfy you more? Stopping him or knocking him out?
I mean, stopping me, not just punish him. I mean, knock out too. I mean, both. It doesn't matter. As long as I get the man down, that's all it matters.
Errol, do you think there's going to be any difference between you at 160 and him at 150? And do you think that 160 might give you more punching power?
No, there's no difference. I mean, I feel like 10 pounds, not really no difference. We spar heavier guys. I spar heavier guys a lot too. So I feel like it's all about execution and getting the job done, skills, talent. Overall, the game plan of the camp. So I feel like it doesn't make a difference about 10 pounds.
Hey, champ, do you feel like you're in a lose-lose situation and feel pressure to have to put on a spectacular show?
Oh, no, I feel like I'm winning. I mean, we got all the other Westway stations on BBC side. Big eyes now for getting this type of fight in front of this type of crowd. Fox pay-per-view, fighting a great opponent. So, I mean, it doesn't matter what hardcore boxing fans, real fans know this is a tough fight. This is a great fight. So, I can't worry about what the naysayers think. I mean, it's going to be a good fight, skill for skill wise, talent for talent.
Errol, I got a question. What questions are you tired of hearing? And what video games do you play?
I'm tired of hearing video games I play Call of Duty, Black Ops.
Xbox or PS4?
I got both.
What's your game attack?
Last time I did, man, I got too many points.
Will this moment be bigger than your account?
When I walk with it, it just depends on how I get it. Like, I'll be mad at myself. Even if I look good and win, I'll still be mad at myself. And I listen to this, so I always hurt myself on my performance. I want to have a great showing. It will be big once I get a performance. I know my mind after that.
Hey, champ.
Anybody in boxing that I know of, but I don't know personally a lot.
Hey, champ. You seem a little agitated up there. Is that due to his getting closer to the fight, or you just agitated with him overall?
Well, I'm just agitated period for making weight.
Yeah.
Fight week. Something I've been looking forward to since the camp started. So, I'm excited to make weight, ready to fight. Tired of seeing him, tired of talking about the fight. I'm ready to get in the locker room, put on my fight gear, go out and do what I do best.
Now I'm sorry.
No.
Now we see your colors. This is the Mexican color. Can we expect the sombrero like Floyd Mayweather did when he came out against Oscar De La Hoya?
Now, you just mentioned VADA. Can we just get clarification just so that doesn't go viral and people say, oh, Errol cheating. Can you just explain that you or him haven't been tested for VADA?
Nah, we've been tested.
Okay.
We've been tested blood in.
Okay.
We haven't brought our camp.
Okay. Okay. Oh, so you have been tested. Oh, I misheard you. Okay, I'm sorry.
Last question, guys.
Okay.
Errol, do you feel like Mikey might be vulnerable to the body? You know, you like going to the body. Do you feel like he's vulnerable in that area?
Excellent. Thanks. That's a wrap. That's a wrap, guys. Hang tight. Mikey will be over momentarily. Please follow me.
Thanks, champ.
Thanks, champ.
Good luck, champ.
Right this way, champ.
What?
Hey, man, we got almost 400 people here, and we don't have 400 likes. Smash the like button, man. Come on, man. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up right now to 350, man. Before we continue, man, get them likes up to 350, man. Come on, man. I'm on 2 hours sleep giving y'all this exclusive, man. Smash the like button. Get the likes at 350, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia coming over. What's good, champ? How you feeling? How you feeling?
Nice to see you, man.
You too, brother. You too. Get them likes up, man, to 350, man. We here working, man. Get the likes up, man. You know what I'm saying? Them likes to 350, man. 400 people and 400 people, man, and we don't even have 350 likes, man. Come on.
Robert and Mikey been on the record saying that they see something in Robert is making this special. You know, do we see this in Mikey
I'm right here, just trying to grab what I can get,
So once Errol get the picture, you think he might get his credit? Because they when he coming up.
Not, but it's okay. Doesn't mean everybody will say. Yes, everybody get right in the back there. You don't know. Was it knocked out the man? I'm not critical now because like then you couldn't see what they were. Now everybody can watch for everybody, everybody in the media and you got a problem. So, and that's immediate thing. You don't see on the internet. So, who knows? I mean, they brought
Hey, Derek, to the untrained boxing eye, they said they see something in the Lamont Peterson fight. That looked like, to the untrained boxing eye, a dominant performance. What do you think that they saw in that, you being the trainer, what would you take from that victory?
In that fight, I thought it was a dominant performance, but hey, man, maybe it was something where they saw the money left on the table that they could get, they're going to come back in and double down on it, and they're going to do whatever it takes to get what they're doing, so I don't know.
Did you go back and study that fight to see what the...
I memorized the fight. I mean, I saw it. I did go back and watch it. Usually after, I always have something to say to him when we get back together. It's like, man, what is it? They feel like that.
Do you see a different level of just oomph from him this training camp to just want to prove a point, a different level of...
He's always that guy. He's always the guy that wants to prove a point. He's always the guy that wants to go out there and show improvement. Let everybody know he's the best. I mean, when he says it, he really does mean it. It's not like he's saying it, he really believes that. That's what he is.
Was it hard to prepare for Mikey Garcia?
No, I mean, not at all. I mean, Mike is a tough guy, he's a very smart guy, intelligent fighter. I mean, you gotta
as a trainer, though, is this fight with everything going on and surrounding it, does this motivate Derek James even more, just like Errol Spence?
my legacy, my future. This is the biggest one. I mean, it's my 10th World Championship bout. So listen, man, this is what it's all about. This is the building of legacy, the Errol, and I'm part of that. And we're gonna keep pushing on. This guy, he's tough, and he's rough, and he's brother, he's everything, man. But we'll see. I mean, you know, it's not on one side of the not like Errol just throwing punches. It's not like Mikey's just out thinking somebody. No, you've never faced a guy like this. Hands down, point blank.
Derek, Robert Garcia at the beginning of this fight, before the contract was signed, he said, "No, I don't want you to fight this way." What was your thoughts when the conversation was going with Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia?
I didn't even think about it until I don't talk about it until it's real. Until the players are signed. Now it's really tough. I think when you hear them talking about it, it's just like it was just talk. But when they sign the contract, they're going to the modern very go.
It seems like Errol Spence is probably cutting weight and he's getting a little bit more agitated. He finally snapped at him, and I asked him, I said, what would be more satisfying to you, a knockout or a stop? And I asked you the same question, what would be more satisfying, a knockout or a stop?
It just depends on what it is. If they stop the fight, I'm not saying it's totally different. So if you knock them out, knockout is better. They make a lot of money. I figured it out. You know how it is.
Derek, how big a deal would it be for you to raise the pound for pound guy from beginning to pound for pound status and have that as a feather in your cap?
I think that pound for pound is just an idea, man. Anybody walk out the door, another guy can walk out the door and be like that. But what happens is that it's an idea. So I did bring it, we started from where he had out there to train with, I came with him. He's great. I think he's phenomenal, but I mean, I care about him. He's great. All the other stuff is just like that. Pound for pound idea. Not going to drive up with him. So it doesn't matter.
How much is going through the combo fight week get y'all ready for this? Being home, the star, and it kind of was like a sample, it's like an appetizer for this.
That fight like that, let us feel how we got it, right? So we don't have to, the tension is not so high, because we felt it before, and we fought in front of 30,000 people in the UK, but not 30,000 bar fans. That was just a test. It was great.
Do you feel added pressure being in Cowboy Stadium at home?
I don't even think about it. I'm not thinking about that. I think that, I pressure myself. I put my own empathy on myself now to be better, to be good. And that was the same way. My competition is myself. His competition is himself. Regardless of who he has in front of him, if he's not dealing with himself, he's not performing well. That's what's competition.
Sean Porter is here. What was your impression of Sean Porter versus Cougar last year? You were disappointed in both of them.
I didn't say that. I just said I was
Okay.
It was like I was watching.
They also said that they're coming to Dallas. Sean, he's here. He's coming to Dallas to try and get this fight back.
It's for actually for this fight.
Yeah. For the Diamond champ, yeah.
Now, if you had it on the table, Sean Porter or Manny Pacquiao, which fight are you guys going for?
I want what he wants. So he's saying, I'm not going to put my personal feelings into it. I want what he wants. I can't. Mine is no.
What do you
Now-
think we're going to see from Errol that we have not seen in his first 24 fights that we might see on Saturday night?
Like, I see what people talk about. Can't do this, can't do that, can't do this, can't do that. You know, they've seen it before. You've seen it before, you know, so you can see what you do. I love that they think what he can't do and what he can do and this and that, you know. It doesn't bother me, but like, you see something that will and that's really if Mike pushes me out of it. When you let me out of it, you don't see it.
When you looked at tape, what did you see the weaknesses on Mikey? I know you're a tape guy.
It's so funny, man. It's hard to see something like this because he doesn't stand out, bro. So everything with Mikey, you have to create everything you know. You have to create it, you have to make it good, you know. And make it business.
You think they're gonna make it a slugfest? They keep saying that they may try to pull a Sean and trick y'all and make it to a slugfest. How you think it's gonna work out for them if they try something crazy like that?
Man, I don't think that. I mean, they can do what they want to do. I mean, I think that they'll try to fight, but this is a boxing match. Somebody's gonna get hit. Somebody's gonna get hit. Somebody's gonna get hit. I mean, so we'll see what Mikey does. He's gonna have to fight. Who like this? There's only two things Mike can do, and I won't say what they are. There's only two things he can do.
Now, Derek, Errol is like a son to you. We saw when you guys fought Lamont Peterson, Barry Hunter. Lamont Peterson is like a son of Barry Hunter. We obviously know that Mikey Garcia, his dad and his brother's in the corner. Do you think it's a possibility if they think Mikey, they'll throw in the towel like Barry Hunter said, live to fight another day?
Well, Errol is like a little brother to me.
Okay.
His dad is like a dad to me.
Well, I'm telling your age.
47.
Okay.
But I think that you never know what they'll do, man. It's possible. We going into the fight, we knew that was a possibility. Barry might throw the towel in. I don't know what his brothers do. I think they want mano, whatever, But so I don't know. I mean, it'll be great that Durant is here. So,
ironically, right?
Yeah, ironically, yeah.
How tense was it up there towards the end of the press conference? Everything was calm and all of a sudden you could feel the tension.
I tell you the best.
About 72 hours away from fight. You're here on the field and the floor. How close do you want? You think about it, you're just thinking about the rest of the day.
Hey Derek, EJ said this felt like a long camp for him, and maybe because when the fight got announced and with the holidays and everything, and he said without having Jamel in there, they're usually in camp together. Did this feel like a long camp to you as well as a trainer? You don't want to peak too soon. You don't want to.
It was tough, man. It's like tough camp. It's hard, man. It's like rough, man. It's not easy. My elbows killing me today. I'm like, man, it's like my hand is up, like right now my hand is running my nerves, man. But this is time, man. It's been long and it's been hard and it's been, what we want. I mean, I'm a boxer. I'm a puncher. Everybody wants to see the boxer, puncher, fighter. We got guys too, so let's not say you
Now, if the roles were reversed as a trainer, would you had pushed for Mikey Garcia not to take this fight?
I think that it's Mikey's life. And so I'm not going to, just with Errol, I don't want to call him he wants to fight. I think that it's no different than that. I don't think Mikey, knows he wants to fight. I mean, we'll only see that after the fight. If he's getting hit, punish or bruise or whatever. We'll see that then. So I don't know until the fight gets going.
Now, if you'd have got that phone call in the middle of the night and Mikey was your fighter and saying, what would be your initial thought? Immediately, your first thought going through your head?
I wanted to fight, but it's never, I wanted to fight, but it's never been a time I got a call about me coming back. I ever said no.
Mikey brought in Mikey brought in southpaws, obviously bigger guys, to emulate EJ, which is not an easy thing to do. Like he's just gonna lay on you or something.
That's the joke. That's the comedy of the whole thing. That you got somebody in the way. We see like 39 fights. You've never shown me that in those fights. This one. That was 24 fights. He hasn't shown. He's been able to go in and be very aggressive and very determined. Big guy. We'll see.
What do you feel when you hear Robert Garcia say Errol Spence has no special effects? He does nothing great.
There's nothing going to be wrong with him. Who knows, man? Everything is about his interpretation of what he sees. But this is the conversation we had after the fight. That's the question that we answered after the fight, not before the fight. Because everybody thinks they have what it takes. Everybody does. That's in everything that people step into, whether they go to work today, I'm going to get this taken care of. This is a situation where the question is better answered after the fight is over. And we see what happens.
Shift gears a little bit. There are reports that came out today that Charlo could be fighting June 23rd against Harrison. Have you heard that in June?
Somebody has heard that. I'm not trying to be.
I don't. Never. Now, thinking about this fight, you said your elbow is hurt, your hands, you're losing nerves.
He's old, Fred.
He's 47. I'm right behind him, though. So
He's a fighter. He's a
talking
fighter.
about an old person is like spitting in the wind. Like, it makes no sense, right? You know what I mean? Errol, when you catch mitts, is it the explosion or is it the power? Or is it a combination of both?
I don't know what it
Hey, Derek, to that point, someone on social media, you guys were the only ones to hit mitts yesterday, and someone on social media made the comment, it looks different seeing an Orthodox guy hold mitts. What?
He fights all the guys, so it's like perfect. I'm thinking that it's like my perspective from what about as white and what I've been doing as a boxer is perfect. Then the left-handed guy can't really figure what he would do to a guy left-handed if he's fighting a left-handed guy.
Right.
But when I'm right-handed, I can do this, I can do that. But I saw that.
It was interesting, I thought.
Yeah, he said it was funny watching me hold mitts.
Yeah.
Errol, like, but from the perspective of the fighter,
that's what it is.
That's the perfect idea for that. You can do that and you focus on you distracted me,
He said he saw a beautiful lady walking through the crowd. You distracted him. He lost his train of thought.
but it's perfect for me because I'm working from the perspective of what I would do to him as a right-handed fighter. So that's what he needs as a right-handed fighter. As a left-handed guy, no. Right-handed.
And he's mostly fighting right-handed guys anyway.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, he fought like what? 3 fighters? So it's perfect.
Now, Mikey keeps making the statement he feels like he's a little bit better across the board, which, he has to be confident, right? I mean, that's why he's here. But the fact that he did the snack, he's trying to get bigger, what impact, if any, would that have on a fighter? Just overall.
I don't mean nothing. I mean, we've been doing something this for years. And the only thing about the difference between this guy and me is that he never used any drugs or whatever, shot anybody up.
Could it make your punch stronger? Can it actually have a physical effect on your punch?
It's all in the technique. It's not so much about all that lifting and all that craziness. It's all in the rotation of body. They said boxing is sweet science. Science really is. Not about all that weightlifting. I mean, we do it. We've done it. But at the same time, it's all about the technique and rotation of punches.
Last question. What's your thoughts on the mega fight that everybody wants to see? Should you get past this fight, not looking too far in the future? Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence.
I don't think about should I get past the fight first of all, because I believe that I'm going to get past the fight. And I'm not thinking that far ahead. It's too far. I mean, that's like, I'm thinking about Mikey. You know, this is thinking about Mikey Garcia. I'm not thinking about anybody else. Just Mikey.
What's your thoughts on Terrence Crawford as a fighter, though?
I like it. Honestly, I'm a fan of his. I think he should have been fighter of the year a couple years ago when they gave it to Lomachenko. And that's the truth. Like, you became an undisputed champ. This guy beat 2 people we don't even know. And he gave to be fighter of the year. I mean, that's crap. And I would go to bat for that. I think he should have been fighter of the year.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Derek.
Last question. Thank you. Errol said his last words to Mikey Garcia. What would be your last words to Robert Garcia?
Silence is bliss, man.
Yeah, you tweeted, or you Instagram that, or something like that.
It's not about talking, it's about working and doing the work. We've done the work, they've done the work. It's not going to say, open fight. I'm not going to tell you. I know one. I know you.
Thank you. Thank you, Derek. Good luck, champ. Yep. Smash the like button, my peoples. Let's get the likes over 400, man. Yeah. I'm always, I cut it up. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes up, man, to 400. Almost 400. Yeah, but they got to smash the like button, my peoples. What's up, man?
Oh, where you been, boy?
Just traveling around, trying to be like you, man. You the man. Radio Raheem is the man, man. Yo, you became, we live, man.
Yo, I miss this dude. When he's not at the fights, it sucks.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you're here tonight, man. We're gonna have fun Saturday night.
Yep.
And once Mikey Garcia got on the plane, I see him Friday. I'm gonna put my bet in on Errol Spence. And Mikey Garcia knows.
Shout out to L. Salute, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Let's see what else we could get, man.
Where's Ted anyway?
He was coming, but he's like, he wanted to take a shower. I said, no, you haven't got time to do all that. Yeah, I told him to
It's okay. It's okay.
Really quick, how was the face-off?
They stole him away. They stole him away from us, man. She said, nope, Hey, Ellie. She said, nope, She said, y'all heard the PR, right? She said, nope, Yeah, I'm gonna follow him out. And smash the like button, man. Get them likes to 450, man. Salute to my peoples, man. Mr. Born Again, salute. Man, y'all know me, man. I'm a grind for my peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? See, man, even Radio Raheem missed me at the fights, man. Y'all heard him say it, man. He missed me at the fights. I was looking for Sean Porter, but I think he left. He told me to, he wanted me to come hang out with him tonight, so I think I might hang out with Sean Porter tonight and get grab an exclusive with Sean Porter. Go out with Sean Porter, man, tonight, man. Shadow 979, salute, man. Appreciate y'all. Get them lights up to 450, my peoples. We grinding, man. I ain't even eat today. I'm telling y'all the God's honest truth, man. I didn't even eat today, man. I slept 2 hours. You know, the grind don't stop. You know what I mean? You know.
Blue Blood.
Yo.
Blue Blood, I need your opinion.
No doubt, no doubt.
All right, Blue Blood. All right, Blue Blood. Your take on the fight, your keys. You could reveal your winner. Anything. Your outlook on the fight.
I think that Mikey Garcia is in over his head. You know, he have kahunas, right, for going up. You know, but my opinion, I always say that he moved up one weight class, not two, because 3 out of his last 5 fights have been at 140. But everybody says that he moved up 2 weight classes. I mean, 2 weight classes from 135 to 47. But it's really one weight class because he fought the majority of his last 5 fights at 140 pounds, right? But that's the hype of the fight, you know. But just size overall, I just don't think that he has what it takes to keep Errol Spence off of him. You know, I don't think he's going to have the power, you know, to keep Errol Spence off him. I think that I watched the Lamont Peterson fight, that I studied it over and over and over again to see what, you know, he might see. You know, I'm not a professional boxer like he is, obviously. He sees a lot different from what I see. But, it's little small things I saw in the Lamont Peterson fight was the overhand right. I saw it get caught with when he pivot. You know, he did pivot, you know, with the high guard, you know, leaving his ribs open. So I think that Mikey think that he could step to the side and target his ribs and things of that nature. But, you know, I just think that the first round, I think Errol Spence is going to be cautious, but he's going to do it, you know, he's going to put cautious pressure on him. He's going to try to land something to get Mikey's attention, to let him know it's different levels in this. And I think that by the 3rd round, it's going to start getting ugly and more ugly. And then I think it's over by the 7th round, man. I just think that, you know, just size matters. There's weight classes for a reason. You know what I mean? There's weight classes for a reason. And, you know, Mikey Garcia does everything good, nothing great. You know, and he doesn't have great hand speed. He has good hand speed. He doesn't have great footwork. He has good footwork. He doesn't have great power. He has good power. You know, and when you step up in levels, that counts. You know what I mean? And I think that he's going to see a grave difference. It's different when you're fighting a guy like Adrian Broner, keeps his hands in the holster, so to speak. You know what I mean? But even then, you see Sergey Lipin has had success, you know, and that was a step-up fight for him. And when he was landing his overrights, he busted Mikey Garcia's nose and things of that nature. Mikey Garcia is a great fighter, but I just think that he's in over his head. I think that he should have got acclimated to the division before going to Errol Spence, because Errol Spence it's different when you had Shane Mosley moving up in weight to fight Oscar De La Hoya, because he had great hand speed, right? And he had great foot movement. And then he had great power. Shane Mosley was knocking everybody out.
And De La Hoya told me he had a couple fights at 47 before he fought De La Hoya.
And they even fought in the amateurs. When he was in the amateurs, Shane Mosley was bigger than De La Hoya. And then when you look at Pernell Whitaker, he had great defense. You look at Floyd Mayweather, he had great reflexes, great defense. You know, that comes into play. And I think that, you know, Mikey Garcia does everything good, you know, and he doesn't make mistakes. And that, you know, guys in lower weight classes, they make mistakes and he capitalizes. But he can't make the slightest mistake against Errol Spence, he's going to pay. Errol Spence can make a mistake, and Mikey Garcia is not going to be able to make him pay like he did in the guys in the lower weight classes. So I just think that, you know, it's just too much for him at this point in time, man.
Blue Blood, can you say your name and who you're affiliated with?
Blue Blood Sports TV, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Shouts out to the whole LDBC, man. Y'all already know what it is. New media, black media, man. Black media roll, man. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV, man. Y'all know what it is. Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks,
no doubt.
KO, let's go.
From a fan's perspective, you know, humanize the fighters, you know.
Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 450, man. Got my brother World Breaker right there, man. What's good? What's good? What's your experience? How you experienced it, man?
It's cool, man. It's cool. You know, people are smaller than I thought they were.
Yeah, they're a lot smaller.
Yeah, so, you know, looking at everybody, you kind of get a sense and a feel how you guys look and how they're really going to appear.
Right.
I can say Errol looks very strong. Mikey looks very confident. So this is going to be a clash like no other. And
now, in person, the size difference.
Size difference is
Did it
quite
look
big.
did it look as enormous when you look at pictures
It
and
looks the same as I look on screen.
right?
Honestly.
It was everything you expected in person.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
everything I expected. So it's quite a bit of difference.
Right, right.
And honestly, in my opinion, Mike's gonna have to do some stuff I've never seen him do before in
Right.
order to get an advantage in this fight. Errol has to be Errol.
Right.
If Errol has to elevate, then that's trouble for Mike.
Now, what you think about the body language, though? Errol seemed a little aggravated, a little.
Yeah, he's ready to fight.
Right.
That's the body language that I ready to fight.
Mhm.
Mikey is a little bit more reserved, but Errol, I don't generally see Errol that itchy
Mhm.
to fight when I watch press conferences with him. So
What did you think about Errol coming out in the Mexican colors?
intimidation. I got your country behind me type deal. I got your people behind me.
I'm about to hop on the shadow right now.
That's how I came up. That's how I look at it. So, I mean, if you're from here and you're a black kid, you learned in the Mexican style. I learned in the Mexican style. Errol learned in the Mexican style. Just like I told his mom, we both grew up on post office insurance. So
Right.
We got good help.
Right, right.
So,
Now tell the people, y'all should already know, but tell the people, man, to subscribe to, let them know, man. You introduce yourself.
If y'all haven't subscribed to World Breaker Fighters, you're damn fool. Come over to the channel. We got a variety of subject matter on the daily. We come on 2 to 3 times a day. We got Kurt Sugar doing Kurt Sugar versus the world. And we're a growing platform, so subscribe to the channel right now. Don't waste your time. Get on it right now. World Breaker Fighters. That's what we do.
That's what it is, bro. That's my bro right there, World Breaker. Hey, man. Oh, nah, I got the legend over here. He was quiet, too, man. He was quiet over here, man. My brother right here, man.
Kings, man, for sure.
What's good, King?
Man, I just want to say I'm glad you got here safe. I know you had some weather problems in the leg. Prayer works, you know what I mean? And World Breaker travel. I know he's local, but he drove safely. I flew in safely. You flew in safely, and everyone else flew in safely.
Kind of drive safe.
Huh?
Kind of drive safe, kind of.
Nah, you drive like 93 miles an hour. You know,
He was
his car
fine.
Going, beep, beep, beep. I'm like, what's that? He said, don't worry about it.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Hey, a 30-minute trip took 15 minutes.
But you want to talk about the fight?
Yeah. What was your assessment of the press conference and the body language and things of that
I just
nature?
want to say thank you to Errol Spence. I want to say thank you to Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia did a hell of a job promoting this fight. I think Mikey Garcia is a grown-ass man. I think it's admirable what he's doing for the sport of boxing. You know, people just think of boxing in terms of what these guys do in the ring, but because Mikey Garcia called out Errol Spence, this fight is going to make a lot of money and raise tax dollars and tax revenue, and then put money back into the sport of boxing where we can put on more events. You understand what I'm saying? So from that perspective, Mikey Garcia is a hell of a man for doing that. And everybody knows on your channel, if you don't, go to Barbershop Conversations, but everybody knows I have Mikey Garcia by mutilation, by toe tag destruction. And I think that Errol Spence is too good, too fast, too strong, God-gifted. He's special. You know, I was fortunate enough to play basketball against Errol Spence about 2 years ago. And he's an extremely athletic kid, and he's strong because he posted me up, and I had to go around him to try and steal the ball. I couldn't like bump him off the post.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So and I'm a little guy. I'm not saying that I'm big, strong.
Right.
5'7", 165 pounds. You know, so. But from that perspective, I realized that he was a hell of an athlete, and I think like a Deontay Wilder. I genuinely believe Deontay Wilder could have been one of the greatest DNs, arguably, in Division I football. We only can assume what he could have done at the NFL level, being in the stadium. But
Right.
I think if Deontay Wilder weighs 240 pounds, he's a hell of a DN. He's wiry, athletic, and I'm leading to Errol Spence
Right.
being special at 147.
Mhm.
And I think he's an extremely gifted athlete, you know. And him being left-handed makes him a nightmare to prepare for, you know, and him being a menace, him having a cutthroat mindset. I mean, Errol Spence and I have an awesome relationship, and if I ask him a bullshit question, he's going to say that was a bullshit question, you know what I mean? So from that perspective, I honor and respect his mindset,
Right.
you know, and he's going to beat the shit out of Mikey Garcia, you know, and I just want to say, Mikey, hopefully 20, 30,000 people fill in this beautiful stadium. And I think it's amazing, but just to elevate the conversation while you guys having there's 300 or 400 people in this.
We got 400 people in.
400 people is the gentleman holding this camera owns his own platform, Blue Blood Sports on YouTube. I own my own platform. World Breaker owns his own platform. But when we was walking in the arena, we're sitting in the arena where a man invested $120 million, and now it's worth $3.4, $3.6 billion. You know, so it genuinely doesn't matter the business that you have, but ownership is key. Mikey Garcia owns his own career. Errol Spence owns his own career. World Breaker Fight owns his own platform. You own your own platform. I own my own platform. I think at the end of the day, these fights are going to be great. Everyone's going to cheer. You're going to buy your alcohol. You're going to buy the Tecate. But everything that we see and consume was someone else's idea, if it's not our own. And I think it's just incredibly important that they take from your channel. You know, they see you grinding in your cars, they see you working, that the ultimate goal is to own something.
Right.
You know, and I think it's a beautiful thing. And shout out to all your subscribers. Your channel is growing immensely. The only thing I don't like about your channel is that when I don't mute my phone at night, you get up for me because I'm in Los Angeles, and that shit goes on at 3:30 in the morning, and I'm like, must be breaking news somewhere. I know. And I just want to say, Blue, you know I love you. From the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you're a dear friend of mine, and I just want to say congratulations on whatever you're doing.
Appreciate you, King.
And you guys are just, you guys should be honored that you have a man right here that gets up 6:30 in the morning. Before he kisses his wife, he hits record on his fucking phone, man. And I think it's just a beautiful thing, man. So for that, I say thank you. You're
I appreciate
amazing. You know, it's World Breaker Fight. I don't know if they know your real name yet. I don't know if I want to put your real name out there.
It's Adonis, man.
Adonis,
man.
Adonis Creed, man.
Adonis Creed.
I'm older than him.
You guys are amazing. I met like 20 to 30 LDBC members yesterday. This was a private event, so I know there will be more. So Friday at the weigh-in.
Yo, 78 said Fred looking like a Jamaican sprinter.
Yeah. What up, man? What up?
He said, salute, brothers. Fred looking like a Jamaican sprinter out there. That boy in shape.
I get my Usain Bolt. And I don't say this a lot about, I said in my video earlier, I'm glad 78 said something. You guys don't understand the sacrifice 78 made for y'all listening right now. And I love 78. I don't talk to him often. I talk to him maybe once a month, maybe twice a month. And I just want him to know that what he's created is spawned off into people talking to me, having confidence. And it's not just
That's
black.
a fact.
It's not just being, people just think LDBC is about black. Yeah, we're black. But we're also independent thinkers, and we also believe in ownership. And I think it's just important that we create what we believe in. And 78 was having, I was just a listener. You know, I was in a newspaper and doing shit like that. So I would just go on YouTube and listen to boxing. Didn't really, Dante inspired me to start my own channel. But I think 78 is an amazing man just for having the courage to say, fuck you, I'm doing my own thing. You coming with me or not, this shit is gonna be successful. Now we got over 100 channels, and I love my brother. I know I don't know them all personally, but just from me being a man, and more importantly, a black man in this fucking country, I love y'all. And so 70, I know you're listening now, and I love you. I know everyone else is listening now. I love you. And since I have my Jamaican shit on, I'm gonna go run across the field and score a fucking touchdown. All right? So, anyways, man, I love y'all, man. And I'm talking way too much, but
appreciate you, kid.
And thank you, man.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yo, so that's it, man. We out, man. We'll be back on later on, man. But you know, it's time to enjoy the brothers in the LDBC, man. We gonna get together right now and chill, man. So y'all know what it is, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Salute to each and every one of y'all, man. Now I got my car.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You got to get on the bus shuttle.
No, we good. Salute to each and every one of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. It's your boy Blue. Y'all know what it is, man. We out.